Welcome back to Sunday. Little bonus episode because yesterday's a little bit short. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Got down here, started a bonfire with a local guy to burn stuff. All good. Yeah, well, basically the place I'm at is going to be flattened. It's housing estate, so basically in the next 4 to 8 weeks this place is got to be a field. So we've got 4 weeks left, and then they're bringing down all the other units and stuff like that. Anyway, a little bit early. I wasn't going to make too much noise, but as soon as there's a few other people up and about and doing stuff around here, we'll crack on anyway. So, but I was going to just get some more welding done anyway, while the whole sort of tailgate's cool. Yeah, we'll just get on, do a load more welding. Try and make this more solid. Let's try and attempt to try and go around the light areas today as well. We'll just concentrate on the tailgate. It's at the back of the car. We'll worry about the other bits of the sills and that stuff. So thanks for all the support, thanks for all the comments, thanks for all the advice the other day about my poos in the Christmas tree. So I think they're safe and they're not praying mantis from some other country. So yeah, homemade chips went down so well last night. I think I'm going to do them tonight. I bet they were going to get like a spatchcock piri-piri type chicken, cook in the old tray type thing, keep it simple. Because by the time this goes out, the Grand Prix's gone on, which hopefully they've all stopped arguing about things, you know, right or wrong, whose views what, but gets on a bit, doesn't it, sometimes, but that's Formula 1 for you, for anyone that watches it. It's exciting. Cool beans. All right, let's crack open the welder. Oh, so slow. Anyone's worried about my welding. 1, I'm not. 2, this is just cosmetic. It's a tailgate. The only thing it's going to do is fall off. It's not the end of the world, is it? It's not like we're welding up chassis rails or anything silly like that. Just cosmetic. Actually, to be honest, I could have got away with not even welding it fully. You could have just done a load of tacks every half inch, plug some filler on it, and it would have been absolutely fine for what it needed to be done. So just trying to tie up this end a little bit, trying to sort of like blend it in with the wing, the actual, even though it looks like a Metro tailgate, which it is obviously, but the 6R4 was actually thicker. So basically they mounted these lights, normally these indicator lights mount flush basically at the back of the boot. So they pulled them forward to make this sort of thicker, to obviously give, I don't know, depth and everything for the whole rear thing. So this rear panel, as you can see here, these strips, if you haven't looked back through the original videos, I'll try and put a link in, that yeah, this panel has basically moved out the thickness of a lights basically. And then yeah, and the bumper still needs to come out even more yet. So yeah, I guess it's because they basically also had to trim the, well that's it, because I think the lights are originally part of the actual body, aren't they, if I remember rightly, and the tailgate comes down over them, you see. So obviously they want to integrate them. Anyway, stop waffling, Matthew. Grind, weld. Okie dokie, I went over. I still haven't done everything yet. I'll basically go over the high welds, take the spots off, you know, the high lumps, or obviously with a 2-3mm disc it is. It's not the thin discs. And then go over with a flappy pad. Just find that I've been finding that obviously where with the flappy pad, it's great. It takes a bit longer actually, but what happens is you end up sort of where the flappy pad flaps. You end up sort of easily grinding away some of the other metal that you're not trying to do instead of just the weld. But anyway, sounds like I'm a professional, doesn't it? So I fancy mixing up a bit of pug. But I should just try and at least finish this edge off. Then we need to work on that edge, but then we need to sort of then take the lights back out, even though I've got spray paint on them, but take the lights back out so we can get to sort of weld around. Okie dokie, remove the light. That's only held in by, as always, I don't care, but 2 little things. I made those little light bulbs up right at the beginning. Again, check out the old tailgate video when I first made it. I actually made the tailgate, or started making it before I even had a Metro. That's how stupid I am. So anyway, put a little triangle piece in here, fill it up. We're just gonna have to skim it full of filler nights. shouldn't do that, get copyright. So again, remember we need to move the bumper out now, so I don't know whether just to stick some spaces in and some longer bolts, or modify the brackets. I don't know what I'm going to do, still don't know. Just a bit of procrastinating instead of welding. I think I saw you, I'll show you a photo of one of those. We've 3D printed some ducting flanges. I was going to go with a really weird, or really nice styled, like, to come off the top here. But I'm thinking, just how about that for the moment? Obviously, yeah, they need to be screwed down and stuff. I could get rid of the strut brace, which I could do, to be honest, because I could replace it with a bar going across at the top here, harness bar, that would then give me more room, because obviously you can see there I'm going over the top, where obviously if that wasn't there I could go straight in, but then I'd still have to make some sort of like 45-degree ones to come in, because otherwise you're still going in like that if I'm just using straight out vents like that. Anyway, something to mull over, innit? Whoa. Took the rear spoiler off just to weld up all around the top here, and yeah, got that ground down, ready for a little bit of filler. So we're getting there with that, a few little holes, but we'll all sort that out anyway. So yeah, still got a little bit more to do around here, I think, just to try and strengthen up at the back there, or do something with it. But we could do that once the sort of the bonnets, the boot is off. So I'm starting to think whether I should try and turn the car around, or try and pull the welder down so I can get closer to this side and try and get this more side solid and get that bit sorted out. But I'm going to procrastinate for a little bit. If you're a bodywork guy, look away now. Yeah, again, shouldn't have done it, but hey, smacked a bit of filler on it. Filler. Already looks better with filler, even roughly put on. So yeah, I think we have to take some of the crap off the top of the car, because it turns into a shelf. And I think we've still got a few hours, I'm sure I have. We'll get the car reverse around and see if we can tidy this edge up. I've got to make a strip that comes down, fills that gap in. Get some more welds all around this, weld the top up like we did the other side. Yeah, I hope that goes off. I didn't put much hardener in it, but then my body filler's a good few years old anyway, so yeah. I was going to turn it around, but the battery's flat for some reason. No! Don't know why that is. Anyway, so we're not turning it around, because I've taken my charger home a while ago, because I was charging the Sphere, which battery went as well. Don't know what's going on. So anyway, while I'm here and procrastinating, thanks to everybody that subscribes, everyone that clicks the like button is great. The patrons are great as well. Anyone that buys anything for me and sends me stuff is absolutely amazing. So yeah, did I big you up enough yet? Okay, as the mountain can't come to the molehill, or the welder can't come to the other side, we'll get on and do this ducting, or we're starting to do a bit as much as we can for the rest of the day. It's something I've been putting off. I hate doing copies of things. I must make it like a motorbike, because there's only one side, sort of, innit? Car, you do one side and I've got to do the other side again, and bored. Anyway, got to be done. So I've tacked a couple of bits of metal in now, so hopefully that will keep the duct position. We'll unbolt it, fill in the gaps, put a couple of rings on the end as well, just for the ducting hose to go on. Then at some point we've got to make the outer duct as well, but one thing at a time, Matthew. Okie dokie, I've had enough. It's hot, I'm going to go back, watch the Formula 1. Yes, I know, boring. Upload the video, get it ready for tonight, and hopefully you guys watching it. I just painted the back of the Louvre with just some satin black, just instead of wasting texture, just for the inside. And yeah, so we started filling that in. It is past 12 o'clock, so it's okay. It's time for a beer, so it's not a problem. And look, there's a fly on it already. It thinks it's a normal Metro, thinks I've just landed on a Metro. Anyway, we'll let that go off, because I think it's been a bit old, so we'll come back, we'll try and pop back, put the battery on charge, and yeah. Again, anyone know a unit in the RH12 area? We're moving out in 4 weeks, somewhere. Alright guys and girls, thank you very much. Not sponsored by Stella yet, but we keep trying. You never know, 4 years and trying, they'll come to me at some point. All right, have a good afternoon and evening. Let's start back to work, everyone.